Just like old times.
Welcome to Week 6 of Season 2 of the ESL MKX Pro League, presented by Xbox. My name is Dustin Kane. Joining me is, of course, Evan Hashimoto. What's going on, Evan?
Not much. Feeling excited.
Feeling excited, he
Feeling
says.
excited.
Very well. Why are you so excited?
A lot of cool matches this week and a lot of news this week.
Okay, yes, indeed. We have some announcements, but just in case you missed last week's explosive matches, we got a little bit of a highlight. Let's take a look.
Here are the top 5 plays of Week 5 of the ESL MKX Pro League.
Oh, there's that back two. Bags himself first hit, uses the bar. Corner carry, gets the damage, 30%. Oh, meter burn, and that's a guaranteed. He told us about it. Here comes a conversion. Oh, so much damage. Oh, 50%. Okay.
Wow. Patrick Kung Lao potentially taking out some of Sonic Fox's best characters. He has the corner pressure here. He knows exactly what is happening right now. That is the second time in a row he's done that. Oh, and Sonic... Oh, not get pushed in the corner, which unfortunately is what happens.
Not a good situation at all. Again, going for another mix-up. I really like that from Scar.
Now, we haven't seen Ducky block almost any mix-ups. Very
Ducky,
few.
I think, is just desperately...
I don't know, to me that suggests fear. That really suggests fear. That ball isn't going away. Oh, is he going to come off it? He's keeping it there. Here it comes. Here it comes. He combos off it. What? This is 2v1. This is literally 2v1 right now. That ball is another player. And wow, just like that, game one. That entire sequence.
Controller behavior with your
Scar,
projectiles.
He just, and also too, I mean, definitely Sonic Fox he does not have as much practice against this variation. Beautifully spaced on that, able to avoid that flip kick. Oh, the spin! Scar. Oh my gosh, right now. Oh, nice. The block! But he doesn't get the punish and picks it up with the throw.
That's close. Still needs to keep it together, though. Sonic Fox has come back from this before. Nice. Tune into the ESL Mortal Kombat X Pro League, presented by Xbox.
Quite some incredible play from not only the NA, but of course the EU. Shoutouts to those guys.
Yeah, they're great. And if you guys want a really cool controller to make awesome plays like that on, you can check out our social giveaway. It's completely free to enter, esl.gg/MKXS2 prizes. And you can win an Xbox Elite controller, which I got the chance to play on the other day.
You finally, after a long time of really wanting to try that thing out, you got your chance.
I know, I've been looking forward to playing it for so long, and it's really nice. It's weighted nicely, and all the D-pad is really cool, little radial dish D-pad. And yeah, I really liked it, so make sure to check that out.
Dish. I like that.
And well, that's what I would describe it as.
Oh my goodness. Also, make sure you guys out there watching on the internets, make sure you check out our Season 2 finals, which of course will be on January 24th, and that is mkx2.eventbrite.com. Make sure you get your tickets. We're going to have... You want to hit them with what's up?
I will.
Hit them with the knowledge?
I will hit them with the knowledge. And we're proud to announce one of the really cool things, just one of the really cool things in the Combat Festival. Well, we will have a live combat cast with Derek and Tyler Lansdowne showing off one of the new Combat Pack 2 characters.
We can't let you know which one. However, we can let you know that it's going to be awesome.
It will. It'll be awesome.
Is it? Also, make sure you guys are following that Predict bot in chat to win some awesome prizes. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this week's bracket, a round of 8, which is going to be rather interesting.
It will. We've got
interesting.
a lot of new faces going on here, and actually, looks like we're going right into.
We're going to get started,
Dab
but we're going to.
versus
Excuse me. What I meant to say is let's explain the round of 8. We have Dab right now going against SenorAbram.
Yep, and two really veteran players. Abram top 8 a lot in Season 1.
Yes.
Dab top 8 a lot in Season 2.
And Abram has been here in Season 2 as well. This is his second
He
showing.
has. That's true, yes. He was top 8 in the first week.
Who else we got? Talk to me.
In top 8, we've also got
Scar's back.
Scar is back, and he's going to be playing against Hurtful Badger,
Yes.
who is new to top 8,
And then we have 2 of SoCal's own.
How could you tell?
Killstreak and
and Nubcakes.
Nubcakes.
Luckily, they're not playing each other.
no.
Nubcakes will be playing against Corey the Dragon, and Killstreak will be playing against Diddy Funk.
Yep. All right, so let's get into this match. Here we go. SenorAbram versus Noble Dab. So he is actually going to be using Ronin. We have seen quite a bit of Shirai Ryu from him.
That's true. Actually, this is the first time that I've ever seen SenorAbram play anything but Shirai Ryu.
Yep. So here we go. But again, Tanya getting her pressure started. This is a bad situation. And Takeda not necessarily one of the characters with the best armor or the best normals. His fastest normal is down 2.
Definitely. And Ronin does have slightly faster armor than the other variations in his sort of sword upswing special move.
Oh, good break. He has Tanya in the corner, but short-lived, and that's going to be the round.
Yeah, it's still going to be really hard for Takeda to get out of that. I mean, his pokes, like you said, are relatively bad. His backdash isn't that great, and his armor is still pretty slow. And Tanya, of course, known as being the queen of pressure.
She's going to blow it up.
She will. And oh, great anti-air load cannon drill thing. I don't know exactly what to call it. Drill. I remember the name.
Yes,
I knew the name
agree.
at one point. and I forgot
100%. And here we go. Nice, using that string to put SenorAbram back in the corner. But oh, nice spacing from SenorAbram there. Here we go.
Using the pressure. Oh no, drops it. Now that string, forward 1, 2, 2 plus 4, it has a huge whiff time. So if you do that string fully and it misses, you are dead.
Especially with Dab. Good presence of mind. Oh, did the delayed wake up and a nice bit of armor from SenorAbram. He's got to do something here.
Nice, goes for the flip. I like his little mix-ups there.
That bar of meter though.
Oh, and that's going to be game 1 pretty quickly. Now it's interesting to see SenorAbram make the switch to Ronin. Do you think it might have been because of the armor, or?
I think, honestly, he was possibly trying to hit Dab with some character unfamiliarity. Ronin did also get buffs in the last patch, so it is a much more
buffs.
Yeah, it is a much more viable variation, especially with the pressure. If you don't know the gaps and you don't know the holes, it's going to be tough to punish. But Dab didn't really look like he struggled with anything there. I mean, he just put Takeda in the corner and he played Tanya's game.
Yep, and I mean, that's the advantage of having a character like Tanya, is even if you're not totally familiar with a matchup, as long as you can keep your pressure going, you don't even need to know the matchup that well.
There is no matchup.
Yep, exactly. There's just the Tanya and your opponent panicking matchup.
The Tanya show.
The Tanya show.
But, although we do say that, Tanya does have holes. She has holes.
She does.
She can be punished.
I think that is one of the biggest things about Tanya right now.
I think everyone is so afraid to be put under pressure, they forget that when you delay those Rekkas, there are gaps in there. You can't armor through.
Yep.
You can punish her for that. Her Rekkas aren't completely safe. It's just when you're put in that situation, it's like, crap, I'm stuck in Rekka pressure. I don't know what to do. On top of that, then she starts mixing it up with teleport cancels, low starters. So, I mean, it's tough.
Yeah, and I mean, especially mixing in that enhanced Kobu throw?
Kobu throw?
Tonfa throw. Sorry. My names are totally off today, and I don't know why.
My namings.
I apologize for that. But the idea stays. I mean, she just overwhelms you with all of her pressure options.
Yeah, but it looks like Dab actually does know a lot of the strings as well. He's blocking the overhead low strings from SenorAbram, and he doesn't look threatened at all in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Abram has just not really gotten out of the corner in either of these games yet.
I mean, he's basically started in the corner. The match starts mid-screen, but he's automatically in that corner. Oh, that would have been an awesome conversion. I like the break, and I like that break.
I agree. Keeping Tanya in the corner is important.
Dab trying to break early to stop the momentum, but SenorAbram, here we go, gets his own pressure going, and this is what I want to see. Let's go.
Once Ronan gets his pressure started, it is very hard to get out of. Almost equally as hard as Tanya's pressure. I mean, almost everything he does end in plus.
He just got hit on the raw Rekka.
Very nice. That combo is extremely hard. The fact that Dab hits that every time is really impressive to me.
Yep, and it's very difficult for Takeda to punish, especially with his limited normals, and Dab just gets his pressure started all over again.
Ooh, great bait on that armor.
It was desperate, and I gotta say I agree with it. Abram needed to do something to get out of there.
Very nice just blocking by Dab. Honestly, aside from the fact that he has kind of dominated this with pressure, I think the parts where he's really winning this match are in defense.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't let almost any of Abram's pressure get to him.
Not only that, but as soon as he's had the 2 bars, he's just spent it. He's like, you know what, I cannot afford, not only that I can't afford, he just doesn't want any momentum going SenorAbram's way.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, that's the name of the game, especially with Tanya, momentum.
Yeah.
Gets a 6. It's a 6. Not quite, not too high.
Not too high. A little too high, actually, I would say.
You think so?
A little too high.
Even though Dab is your BFF?
Listen. Dabarino and Cheese, I mean, he's your boy fam, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But it's just...
Takeda.
How do I put this gently to not hurt Dab? I love Dab. I'm gonna say some of his life choices I'm not agreeing with right now. If you
That's
catch
really
my drift,
vague. That's really vague.
If you catch my drift, but the thing is Dab has so many different characters in his repertoire, if you will.
Yeah, definitely.
One of them is Wrestler Jax, which is my favorite of his to watch.
I love his Jackie,
saying?
but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down? He has a Jackie. He has an incredibly strong Cassie. So, you know, those are the life choices I'm talking about. But you got to do what you got to do to win, and I respect that.
Yeah, and I mean, you do need to remember, I mean, especially everybody out there, when you see a character that's really good, like Tanya, I mean, we see her almost every week. You know, you can't deny that she's great. It's not a bad thing to pick her. I mean, a lot of people look down on it, but sometimes it's just your play style. And I mean, Dab has done so well with her that I would say she's definitely Dab's play style.
Yes, I agree.
And he's showing it as he's up 2-0 right now, and Abram going back to Shirai
Yeah,
Ryu.
I think that's a good choice, simply because maybe might be a little more comfortable. We've seen him mostly using Shirai Ryu.
Yeah, I mean, I think that... I mean,
there we go.
Well, he's used Shirai Ryu the entire season and all of last season, so the switch to Ronin was weird, and I do like him at least going back to him on the very last game.
See, but if you notice there, SenorAbram was jumping a lot after his pressure to try to bait out some armor from Tanya, but no bite, and wow, we don't really see that.
Yeah, that's an
run
interesting
cancel
bait.
off that normal.
It is an overhead normally, so generally you try to run cancel it and then do a low, but he just went into more pressure.
Yep. This is looking very bleak.
It is. SenorAbram
for our SenorAbram.
In that corner. That corner is his home this match.
Yes.
And he needs to go on a vacation if he wants to win.
Nice. Gets himself out of the corners. Oh, here we go. Good confirm.
That is a really cool string. I really like that. It's far range, it's mid, it's safe.
It can end in an overhead or a low. Yep.
Ooh, almost gets the whiff punish on the forward too, but it's very hard to whiff punish that move.
Oh, nice try from SenorAbram. Oh, no.
Ooh, goes for the overhead low there. Almost nobody blocks the overhead low, but it is one of her main options.
Oh, rare drop from Dab, but doesn't look like it matters. SenorAbram is respecting Dab a lot right now, and it's causing him to just sit in the corner still. And it's hard. Again, it's hard for Abram. It's not that he's playing poorly.
Yeah, it's
he
just hard
doesn't
to get
really
out of that
have the
pressure.
buttons either.
It's true. I mean, as great as character loyalists are, sometimes you run into matchups that are just really tough for all of your variations, and that's when you kind of gotta consider your options.
Oh, that could have been a much better punish there. Dab could have won right there.
One more touch should be chipped here for Dab. Ooh,
oh, here we
nice
go.
blocks.
Wow, what a tech.
Oh, well, he almost got a conversion off of that. I've never seen that before.
SenorAbram still, he's making this comeback. Can he do it? Oh, that was so close. If he would have just hit that neutral jump punch just slightly sooner.
Just barely. That was a really nice almost comeback, though. I mean, I think, honestly, I think his Shirai Ryu did better.
Yes, I agree.
I kind of wish he'd used him the whole three rounds, but you know,
you gotta
go for what you're trying.
Yeah, absolutely. And great stuff from SenorAbram. Unfortunately, this will be the end of his top 8 run this week. He still has 2 more weeks. Dab is going to be moving on, which is going to lead us to our next match.
Now, I gotta say, this week is so important for points. I mean, here we go. We've got the bracket here, and a lot of these players are right outside that top 8 points area. Like MKX, Killstreak.
Scar, I think, solidified himself finally in the top 8.
I think last week he pretty much did, but you know, it can't hurt for him to get a few more points. And another one is SenorAbram, actually. So if he does well the next few weeks, he can easily make it. These points are going to be really big for him.
So I just got word from HQ that 2 of our players have not actually checked in yet, which means, why aren't they checking in? First of all, that's my question. I mean, you know what, you know what's going on. This ain't a lag issue. This is actually 2 of our players not checking in. So we're actually going to go to a quick commercial break for everyone to enjoy. And then we'll be back with some more top 8 action. So if you guys are watching the stream and your players, we kind of need you to check in. It's kind of a thing. It needs to happen. But real quick, before we go to commercial break, to talk about the points once again, Scar, he's here again in top 8. Obviously, if he makes semis, he's pretty safe to take it all the way and just stick it out for this week. Even if he makes semis here, top 4, he's safe.
Yeah, as we can see here, he's got 115 points. Making semis would put him up above Perfect Legend.
Perfect Legend, yeah. And PL really needed that win as well.
Yeah, I was
Otherwise,
actually surprised
he would not be in 4th place. He'd be struggling right now.
Yeah, he was at like 10th or 9th, and that last week was huge for him. Congratulations to him for winning last week, by the way.
And SenorAbram is going to get some points, so he's actually going to move up.
He will. That's going to put him so close. That might put him.
I think it's going to squeeze him in right there in the top 8, and then Nubcakes is here, as is Killstreak. This is huge for these 2 players.
Really big.
So, I mean, it's getting down to clinch time, and make sure if you guys want to participate, if you are, you know, in the top 32, 24, top 16, ESL.gg/MKX Pro League. Make sure you guys are signing up. We need you to make it to the finals so you can just hang out, do some MK Festival stuff.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Meet Tyler and Derek.
And other cool things.
And a show match that is just going to be off the chain, if you know what I'm saying. So make sure you guys are signing up because it's going to be fire.
It will be.
You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? All right, so that being said, we're going to go to a quick break. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more ESL MKX Pro League.